So if you just got a brand new iPhone and are looking for some of the best tips to help sell your old iPhone a lot quicker, then this video is for you. I have experience of selling over 100 devices by now, and I'm going to give you some of my best tips from listing all the way till meeting up with the buyer to help you guys sell your iPhone a lot quicker. Now, how fast your device sells really depends on three main factors: information, convenience, and price. Throughout this video, you'll notice with the different tips that I give that'll kind of go alongside with these three factors that I just mentioned. The first thing you want to do is make sure that your iPhone is ready to sell. Typically, I'll start out by testing out the functionality of the phone, and then I'll go into settings, make sure it's updated, and make sure that under carrier lock, it says no SIM restrictions. If it says SIM locked, what you're going to want to do is call your carrier and have them unlock it. Next up, what you're going to want to do is go to the About section in settings and then take a screenshot of the top portion and also take a screenshot of the bottom portion. It'd be a smart idea too that if you've had your phone serviced before, to take a screenshot of the service history as well. Next up, you're going to want to take a screenshot of your battery health screen and then airdrop all screenshots onto the computer you're planning on listing this on. Once you have all that done, you can clean your phone with a clean microfiber rag and some 99% isopropyl alcohol, and then follow the prompts to reset your iPhone. When it comes to actually taking photos of the iPhone itself, typically I start out by setting my camera's aspect ratio to square, and then I'll find a well-lit aesthetic environment, hint plants help, to take photos in. I'll start off by taking a shot of the thumbnail photo and then another shot showing the speakers, the volume buttons in the screen, and then a shot showing the other sides of the phone as well as the back. Then I'll do a straight on of the screen, a straight on of the back, and then finally a photo of any included accessories. It's also kind of a smart idea too to film a less than 60-second short video going over any signs of wear that your phone has. When it comes to the description, I do have a template down below that I can copy and paste to use as a reference. But anyways, start by typing in your phone specs, type in what's included, the condition, and be honest here and make sure that the condition actually reflects what you put for the price. Tell the battery health and cycle count if you know it, and then any pickup instructions or restrictions you might have. For example, I only accept physical cash because I did have 2 instances in the past where people paid with digital forms of payment and then it later aired out. And it was such a hassle going through all like the support and trying to message them back to get that money in my account. It's also a smart idea too as you're writing your descriptions to avoid any fluff words or exaggerations, as it could be seen as a red flag by the potential buyer. When it comes to price, there's a lot of factors at play here, but typically I'll start out by going on Amazon or Back Market and see what the same phone model goes in a similar spec and condition and kind of go off of that. And the reason why I think you can get a similar price to what these major retailers are selling these for is because those people who buy from them have to pay sales tax, they have to wait a few days for the device to arrive, and then they don't know the exact condition they're going to get. Whereas if you're listing, they'll know exactly what the battery health is and where certain scratches are on the phone. And then if something major is broken, for example, like a screen, you can go on this website called Moldcentrics and see what the part cost is for that. And you can also use that as a determining factor when it comes to your price. And then obviously, the more patient you are, the more likely you're going to get more for your device. But if you are trying to sell it really fast, you can put a lower price than normal, and that will help it sell a lot quicker. But if you're doing the typical normal route and you're trying to get a decent amount of money for your device, if no one's really buying after 2 to 3 weeks, you can consider lowering it by 5 to 10% increments. And then as for tips for doing public meetups, I try not to go too far from your home or meet people halfway. And the reason why I say this is unfortunately a lot of society, or at least people in the Minneapolis area, do not show up on time or let you know if they're running late. And this has been really frustrating for me as a seller, as I've had a lot of my time wasted. So probably the best place you can meet up is either out in public, close to your house, or just at your house altogether if you're comfortable doing that. And then when it comes to shipping, I typically like to charge a flat rate fee. Reason being is a lot of selling platforms nowadays take a percentage of your sale, so I can factor that in into the shipping cost, as well as the packaging cost and actual shipping cost from either USPS or UPS. And then it's also a smart idea too that if your selling platform has relevant buy and sell groups, to list that listing in there as well. Probably one of the most annoying things to deal with after you have your iPhone listed is responding to all these messages asking if it's still available. So what I did was I created a message template that I can plug in what hours I'm available, and then the buyer can just respond to that and say, oh, I want to meet you at this time. This has helped simplify a lot of things for me, having to respond to all these different questions from potential buyers. but also for the buyer itself because they have all the information they need in one place. And then during the actual meetup, be friendly with the buyer, allow them to set up the device and test it out if they want to. But if they do decide not to buy, just make sure that they remove their Apple ID and any passwords that they have on it. But anyways, I hope you all found this video helpful for selling your iPhone a lot faster. And also remember too to renew your listing and respond to messages in a timely manner, as that helps Facebook push it out to more people or whatever listing platform you're using. Thank you all so much for watching, and goodbye.